Hello. Oh, hello, Andrea. Nice to see you. All right, welcome. It is April 19th, and it's my mother's birthday if she was around. So happy birthday to my mom. And we are going to do exercise for health. We're going to start with this towel. And this is going to be for our forearms and also for our hands, because Rhoda was talking about her grip. She needs some hand strengthening. So I'm just taking a towel, a hand towel, and I'm doubling it over, and I'm getting it. So I'm going to like wring the towel out if it was filled with water, and I'm going to twist the towel, and I'm basically twisting with one hand in particular is doing a lot of twisting. The other is holding, and I'm twisting, 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 and then I'm doing it the opposite way. So my other hand is now twisting. I'm holding it now with the other hand. So one hand is steady and the other hand is twisting. Okay, so I'm twisting. So you should start to feel that in your hands and in your forearms. Okay, now do it the opposite way. So we're alternating our arms. Okay, and I'm just putting my hands out to the side a little bit. They could be close to you. I kind of like it out further. Feels like I'm doing a little more of a workout. I'm not sure. Okay, now exchange your arms. Now we're going to alternate. So you're going to twist the other way with the other hand. You should start to feel this with your thumb, your hands, and your forearms, okay? And let's alternate again. Okay, here we go. And we're just going to do alternating. And you should just feel a little bit of a work. You can do this anytime, right? We don't have to do this here. Yeah, you can dry your laundry this way. That's right. Okay, let's stop doing that. That was just a little addendum. All right, so now we're going to actually start with our triceps. So with the tricep, we're going to do a tricep extension. I'm going to have my arms up to my side. So one arm has the dumbbell, the elbow is at my waist. I'm going to take the opposite leg and I'm going to be moving it back when I do my tricep extension. So it looks like this. So I'm bent over, knee is slightly bent, and I'm moving one leg back. So it looks like this. Okay, and we're going to do 10 on either side. And I'm going to make sure that you're all muted. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do 10 on one side and then alternate to the other. So bend your knees. And we're going to then take that alternate leg and bring it back for a little extra cardio. So we're going to do that tricep extension, keeping your elbows close to your waist, and begin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to switch sides. We're going to do the alternate leg. Okay, so bend your knees a little. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbow stays close. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to do 15 next time. Okay, excellent. So now we're going to take one weight between our hands. All right, and we're going to now do a little squat. We're going to have our weight that we're holding horizontally between our hands, and we're going to do a bicep curl. Once we're at the top of that bicep curl, we're going to do a press out. With that weight, staying in the squat position, bring it back in, release that bicep curl. Always staying in this squat. Now, you do not have to do the squat. You could be standing and doing this curl with the press, but I'm going to add the squat for those of you that want to do that. Okay, so we're going to do 10. Ready? Get in the squat position, get a little lower, and now curl and press out, in and release. Curl 2, press, in, release. Curl 3, press, in, release. Curl 4, press, in, release. Curl 5, press, in, release. Curl 6, press, in, release. curl 7, press, in, release, curl 8, press, in, release, curl 9, press, in, release, curl 10, press, in, release, stand up. Awesome. Okay, we've done 2. We're going to do the third. The third is going to be, no, I know that was the forearm, but that was an extra goodie. So now what we're going to do is a plank row and a press. So you're going to get 2 dumbbells now. You're going to have your palms facing your body, and you're going to raise the dumbbells close along your body all the way up to your shoulders. And then you're going to do a shoulder press if you can. If you cannot do this with your shoulders, then just do the plank, which is the plank row. So the plank row looks like this. You raise it up to your shoulders, press, and then you row down your body. Okay, so here we go. Ready, set, and we'll do 10. So up row and press and down row. 2 row, press, down row. 3 row, press, down row. 4 row, press, and down row. 5, press, down. 6 row, press, down. 7 row, press, and down. So you're going along your body. 8, press, and down. 9, press, and down. And 10, press, and down. Okay, so we're working our deltoids quite a bit, our shoulder muscles, right? A little of our tricep. And now we're going to start from the very beginning. So the very beginning is the lovely squat. So that forearm thing was just a little addition, okay? So we're going to start now with the squat and our bicep curl, right? And then the press out. So we're working our forearms, we're working our shoulders quite a bit, deltoids today. And let's get into a lower squat now. Ready? Now I actually have 2. I'm going to bring it back to 1. Sorry about that. So it's going to be 1, and you can make it a heavier weight if you like, but we're going to go with a curl, press out, back in, and down. Okay, so we're going to do the curl, press out, in, and down. Curl 2, press, in, and out. Curl 3, press, in, out. Curl 4, press, in, out. Curl 5, press, in, out. Curl 6, press, in, out. Curl 7, press, go a little lower in your squat. Curl 8, press, in, down. Curl 9, press, in, and down. Curl 10, press, in, and down. All right, so I was a little out of order. You probably noticed. But now we're going to do the alternate tricep extension with one leg going back, with the opposite arm tricep extension using our tricep, right? So we're making it a little more difficult, a little more advanced by using our legs. So we're going to bend in a squat position, elbow close to our waist. I put my other hand on my hip. You don't have to, but that's what I'm doing. And we're going to then take the other leg and we're going to extend it back when we do our tricep extension. Ready, set, and we'll do 15. So here we go, 1, and in, 2, 3. Keep the elbow close to your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we can do more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now we're going to switch arms and legs. So get that other arm close to your waist and begin. Tricep extension, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew. Okay, nicely done. So last one is going to be with 2 dumbbells. This is that plank row. We're going to row up to our shoulders, and then we're going to do the press. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do 15 this time. Ready? Standing up nice and tall. Now I'm a little bit wider than my shoulders with my feet, just a tiny bit wider. So I'm standing up nice and tall, and here we go. We row up to our shoulders. We just switch our palms facing out, and then up as a press, and down to our shoulders. And now sliding down your body. And so here's our plank row, 2, and press, and row down. And plank 3, and press, and down. And up 4, and press, and row down. And up 5, press, and row down. And 6, and press, and row down. And 7, press, and row down. Now remember, you're going close to your body the entire time. 8, press, and then you're going down your body. And 9, press, and row down. And 10, press, and row down. We're going to go to 12, 11, press, and row down. And 12, press, and row down. Nice job. All right, so now we're going to start over. We'll do the, I guess we'll start now with the bicep curl since I did that last time, and then we'll do the tricep extension. So we're going to squat 1 dumbbell between your arms, right? So you're holding them in your hand. So it's a horizontal dumbbell. If you squat down, elbows locked in, we're gonna do 15. Curl, press forward in front of you, back in, and release. Curl 2, press, in, release. Now go lower. 3, press, in, release. 4, curl, press, in, release. Curl 5, press, in, release. Curl 6, press, in, release. Curl 7, press, in, release. Curl 8, press, in, release. Curl 9, press, in, release. 10, press, in, release. Now go a little lower. 11, curl, press, in, release. And 12, press, in, release. 13, press, in, release. 14, curl, press, in, release. 15, press, in, release, and stand up. Nice job. Hopefully you're breathing now. All right, so we're going to do the tricep extension. Alternate leg with alternate arm. So we're going to get that weight up. Hi, Joy. Nice to see you. We're going to get that one weight close to our elbow, close to our waist. And then we're going to put our other arm on our hip, and we're going to kick back with our leg when we do the tricep extension. We'll do 15. Ready, set, and 1 and 2. So your knees are bent. 3, 4, 5. Good for our triceps here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If the legs are too much, don't do them. 10, 11, 12, excuse me, 13, 14, 15. Woo! Okay, other side. So bend your knees again, elbow close to your waist, and we're going to use that tricep and the other leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11 if you can. 12, 13, 14, 15, and that's it. Oh, so easy. You made it look so easy. All right, so now the last one we're going to do is the 2 dumbbells. I'm just going to get some water, and we're going to do the row up to our chest, and then we're going to switch it up and do a press, shoulder press overhead. Okay? Now again, remember, if you have shoulder issues, don't do the press, just do the plank row. Right? So let's get some water. And I'm not using heavy weights so that I don't want to hurt my shoulders. So again, I'm standing shoulder width apart, and I'm going to row up my body. Okay, so I'm not far away. I'm actually really close to my body, and we're going to row. We're going to do 15 this time. So we're rowing up to our shoulders. Now flip your palms out and then press up. And now release and row down. And row up to, press, and down. And row 3, press, and down. And row 4, press, and down. Now really, you're going down as a press, okay? So row 5, press, and row down. And row 6, press, and row down. My elbows are at my side until I'm at the bottom. Row 7, press, and row down your body. And 8, press, and row down. And 9, press, and down. And row 10, press, and down. And 11, if you can keep going, press, and down. I'm going to go to 15. 12, press, and down. And 13, press, and down. And 14, press, and down. And 15, press, and down. Ah, you did it. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to do some core exercises. So we've done 3 sets of arms. Now we're going to do 3 sets of core. Oh boy. All right, so this one, we're going to take 1 dumbbell. You do not have to use a dumbbell. You could just use your arms above your head. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the dumbbell, holding it horizontally, and I'm going to now move my arms behind my head a little bit. Okay, so that's putting some tension, and I'm now going to lift my shoulders and my head off the ground. And then I'm going to take my legs, and I'm going to, well, actually, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to do 2 legs together and down. Now notice, I'm not touching the ground. Okay, so I'm holding the weight, or you can just do it without a weight, like so. Okay, and then do this with your legs. But the key here is that you're keeping your shoulders off the ground, right? So they're not touching, and your legs are off the ground. So let's get in a position. So now push your shoulders and your head up. Now your legs are off the ground, and we're going to lift our legs up, and then you're going to release them, but don't touch the ground. So we're going to do 15, 2, and down, 3, and down, 4, and down, 5, and down, 6, and down, but don't touch, 7, and down. I'll push up a little bit more with your arms. 8 and down. 9 and down. 10 and down. 11. If this hurts with your arms and your head, 12, then don't push up. Just have your arms up. 13 and down. 14 and down. 15 and down. And what I mean by that is you could just have your arms back like so and still do this effectively. My head is on the ground. So if you need to modify and not lift up, you can do that as well. The lifting up, obviously, of the shoulders is you're engaging your upper core with the lower. So that's a good one. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is, okay, I've changed so many times. All right, okay, this is one where we're gonna do side to side, where we're going to actually just take our self on our floor, we're gonna lie on our back, and the only thing that's going to be a little unusual is I'm going to lift up my upper body. I'm going to twist down and try to touch my knee. But the whole thing that's going to be different about this, once I've done that, is I'm going to go to the other side, but let's make it a little more advanced. You can keep your legs down to modify and just lift your shoulders off and do touching of your knees. I'm just going back and forth, or lift your legs off the ground and do this. Okay, so I'm gonna count one side and one side to equal 1, and then we'll continue on and we'll do this 10 times. So I'm gonna lift my legs slightly off the ground, okay? You do not have to do that, but here they are, okay? Now I'm going to twist over to one side, touch, and now other side. 1, touch 2, other side 2, 3, other side 3, 4, other side 4, 5, other side 5. Now you can just kind of slide back and forth. 6, other side 6, 7, other side 7. We're working our obliques. 8, other side 8, 9, other side 9, 10, other side 10. So you should feel your side stomach muscles working. Of course, you're also working your abdominal rectus muscles, and that's awesome. Now we're going to do the third core. And this is one that we've done before. It's called a prayer crunch. I'm just going to get a little water here. The prayer crunch, we put one foot on top of the other, and then we put our hands kind of in a prayer position lying down. I'll show you what it looks like again. Okay, so lying down, one foot on top of the other. Hands, palms together, so they're at my chest level. So I'm going to do a crunch. Now, if this is too hard to go sitting up all the way, then don't. You can modify this and just go up a little bit. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit up all the way, and I'm going to do a touching of my toes to my feet. Okay? And then I'm going to release myself slowly, still engaging my core. So we're going to do 10 of these. Okay, ready, set, and let's pray up. It's like a sit up, but they call it a prayer crunch. And we're going to release. And here's 2. Crunch. And we're going to come back down. And notice your palms come up to your chest, and then they stretch out. 3, and touch your toes. And then you come back down. All very concentrating. And here's 4. So you're working that core when you go down as well as when you come up. Here's 5, and touch your toes and release. And 6, as high as you can get, and release slowly. And 7, touch and release slowly. You're engaging that core. And 8, touch and release slowly. And 9, and touch and release slowly. And 10, touch and release slowly. You're probably thinking, you could have done a lot more. You could have, and we will. I promise. We're going to do 15 of those. So we're gonna start again with the one dumbbell, if you wish, and we're going to be lifting our feet up. So we're gonna have the dumbbell horizontally. We're gonna lean our arms back, lift your shoulders up. Again, remember, you don't need a dumbbell and you don't need to lift your head up if it hurts, okay? Now, I'm going to lift my legs up and we're gonna go up and then we're gonna release, don't touch the ground. Okay, that's one. Let's go up again, 2, and down. Now I'm engaging my entire core. 3, and down, don't touch the ground. 4, and down. Now see if you can straighten your arms out. 5, and down. 6, and down. The shoulders are off the ground. 8, and down. Okay, 8, and down. And 9, and down. And 10. Let's go to 12, and down. 11, and down. 12, oh, we can do 15, and down. 13, you stop when you need to. 14, 15, and release. Put the dumbbell down. Okay, well done. I hope you felt that. All right, so now we're gonna do that twist where we're gonna have our feet lifted up or not. Again, modify. If it's too hard to keep your feet off the ground, then just put them on the ground. We're gonna work our obliques now in just a moment. So we're gonna do 15 though this time. Okay, so feet out. If you want to, remember, you're twisting your body down, so you should be crunching your obliques. That's what you're trying to do. So you don't have to lift your upper body up too much. You're actually almost like sliding over to one side and then to the other. All right, so let's lift our feet up if you wish, just a little bit. And here we go. So 1, and then other side. 2, and other side. 3, other side. 4, other side. 5, other side. You're trying to touch that knee. 6, other side. 7, other side. 8, other side. 9, other side. 10, other side. 11, other side. Stop when you need to. 12, other side. 13, other side. 14, other side. 15, and other side, and rest. Wow. I hope you felt that. I did. Okay, we're gonna do the prayer crunch. This time, if you put your right foot on top of your foot the last time, I'm gonna do the opposite. Now I'm gonna put my left foot on top of my right. And now I'm going to get into that prayer position, palms together at my chest level. And again, modify if you need to not move all the way up and touch, then just lift up your shoulders a little bit, okay? So it's up to you and how far up you sit. We're gonna do 15, ready? Set, and let's go all the way up, touch your toe, and now slowly back down, back in that prayer position, and then up 2, and slowly down, using isometrics for your stomach as well, going up and down. So here we go, 3, and release slowly, and 4, touch, and release slowly, and 5, touch, and release slowly, and 6, touch, and release slowly, and 7, touch, and release slowly, and 8, touch, and release slowly, 9, touch, and slowly down, and 10, touch, release slowly, and 11, touch, and release slowly, and 12, touch, and release slowly, 13, touch, and release slowly, 14, up, touch, and release slowly, last one, 15, and touch, and release slowly, and rest. Okay, well done. Now we're gonna do, I think we've done, this is our second set, so we're gonna do our third. So again, we're going to get the dumbbell in just a moment, or not, and we're gonna lift our legs up. So this is our third set. So get the dumbbell horizontally in both your hands, holding it. Lean your arms back behind your head, right? So you're getting a little of an engagement with your arms. You're gonna lift your shoulders up, right? And now our feet are up. And now we're gonna go up, raise your feet together and down, don't touch the ground. 2, and down, don't touch. 3, don't touch. 4, and down. 5, and down. Your knees are not bent. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, and down. 10, down. 11, and down. 12, stop when you need to, down. 13, down. 14, down. 15, and down, and rest. And put the dumbbell down by your side. And now we're going to, as you know, we're going to lie back down and we're going to do the obliques. Kind of a little twist here, gentle movement. You're gonna lift your feet up if you wanna make it a little more advanced, right? So I'm gonna lift my feet up and now we're gonna twist to the side and other side. Not a big movement. 2, 2, using those obliques. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Even if your feet are on the ground, you'll feel this. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. You're doing great. 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, and rest. Phew. Okay, we're gonna get into the prayer position. So now we're gonna go back to whatever side we haven't used since the last time. I'm gonna have my right foot now on top of my left, palms together, and we're going to do a sit up, crunch, and here we go. So sit up, prayer, crunch, and slowly down. And up 2, touch your toes, and back down. And up 3, touch, and your arms come back to your chest. And 4, touch, and back down. And 5, touch. Remember, you're using isometrics coming down. And 6, touch, using that core. 7, touch, and back down. And 8, touch, and down. And 9, touch, and down. 10, touch, and down. I'm gonna just go to 12, 11, touch, and down, and 12, touch, and down. Okay, I'm doing that because I just saw the time. All right, so now I wanna make sure we get our legs going. So let's stand up, catch your breath for a minute here. And now what we're gonna do is some lunges. We're gonna do a little of a combo thing here again. If the combo is too much, then do one of the lunges, don't do both. But I'm gonna start with a forward lunge and then a side lunge. And we're gonna do that 10 times on one side and then 10 times on the other. We might not start with 10. So let's just see how we feel after we've done 6 and then see if we can add up and do 10. Okay, so looks like this. So I'm gonna go with one leg. I'm gonna take a big lunge forward, right? I'm gonna come back. Then I'm gonna do a side, same leg, and back. And then I'm gonna start again. So it's gonna be a forward lunge and a side lunge. Same leg, okay? So we're activating that thigh, forward and side. So let's do 6 on this side and then we'll alternate and do 6 on the other, and then we'll add and do more. Ready, set, and forward lunge. Take that big lunge And now go sideways. Do that side lunge, and 2, and side. So you're really bending over and you're taking big lunges. 3, you don't want your knee going over your toe. And 3. And 4, lunge, and side. And 5, lunge, and side lunge. And 6, lunge. Now remember, you're pressing up on that thigh that's bent. 6, so you're pushing off with it. Now we're going to do it on the other side. So remember this, the thigh that you're doing the lunge with, you're activating. So you're pushing off. So here we go. We're going to start forward with the other leg. So forward lunge, and now side. Forward 2, and side. And forward 3, and side. And forward 4, and side. So I'm really pushing off with that thigh. 5, forward, and side. And back, and 6, forward, and side. And pushing off. I'm really pushing with that bent leg. Okay, so now that was the first set, or first one of the set. Now we're going to do, yes, we're going to activate our glutes and our hamstrings. And this is where we're going to use the lovely chair. And we've done this before. We lean over the chair, and you're going to see that I'm going to hold onto the chair as a bench so that I have a grip here. So you use the legs, whatever you have. My knees are kind of leaning over my chair, right? You can see that. So now they're not touching the ground, but I'm going to activate my glutes now. I'm going to press up with my legs together. Then I'm going to open my knees like in a frog position. Then I'm going to close my knees together, activating that core glute area and my hamstrings, and then I release. Whew. So we're going to do that. Let's see if we can do that 8 or 10 times. Okay, so we're going to lift our knees up together, activate the glutes, open, press together, and release. Up 2, activate, open, together, and release. Press 3, get those glutes tight, open your knees, together, and down. And 4, open your knees, together, and down. Up 5, open, together, and down. Get those glutes activated. 6, open, together, and down. And 7, open, together, and down. 8, open, together, and down. Okay, we'll do 10 the next time. Did you all feel that? Oh, I did. All right, good. All right, so that's a wonderful glute and hamstring exercise. Getting those glutes tightened up, always a good thing. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is a sumo squat. But the way we're going to do this is a sumo goblet and then a narrow goblet. So again, excuse me, we're using 2 different things for more cardio, and also because most of you have done this for a while, so it's not as hard. Well, or I have to make it harder, let's put it that way. So goblet position. Hands are holding one side of your dumbbell. And now I'm going to step out in a large sumo squat position, and I'm going to go down with my goblet position. I'm going to come back in a narrow squat here, and I'm going to go down and then up. Then I'm going to do the opposite side. So we're going to do this. Then I'm going to go to the other side, right? Squat with our goblet, back together, narrow squat, and up. Okay, so we're going to do that 8 times, and then we'll add on more. So we're going to do alternating sides. Ready? Got your goblet in your hand, and here's the sumo squat. Press together, narrow squat, stand up. Other side, whoops, squat, and narrow. I almost forgot what I was doing. All right, so here's sumo. 3 and 3 together. And other side, squat, and squat narrow. And 4, squat and sumo, narrow squat. Other side, sumo, and narrow. And 5, narrow, I can barely talk. And here's our squat, other side, and narrow. 6, sumo, squat, and sumo, other side, and squat. Okay, we're gonna stop there. And we'll do that again. We'll do 8 and we'll add on. And congratulations. So we're gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna put my dumbbell down and we're gonna do now 8 of the lunges, forward side. Okay, so we'll first do 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. All right, so here we go. Ready? We're gonna go forward first. So forward lunge, side lunge. And again, 2 and side. Pushing off of that thigh, 3 and 3. Bent leg is really working. 4 and 4. And 5, as low as you can go. And 5. And 6. And 6. Let's go to 8. 7. And 7. And 8. You stop when you need to. And 8. Okay, now we're going to do the opposite side. Catch your breath for a moment here. And we're going to start with the opposite leg going forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, forward and side. And lunge forward, side. And lunge 3 and side. And lunge 4 and side. And lunge 5 and side. And lunge 6 and side. And lunge 7 and side. And lunge 8 all the way down and side. And rest. Catch your breath. Phew, I do. Okay, we're gonna do with the chair or the bench. So we're gonna do our glutes now. And I'm not exactly clear what this is called, but it looks or feels like a frog position, and we're activating our glutes. So that's why we're doing it. Okay, bending over on a chair. Your knees are hanging down. Okay, you got your feet together. We're gonna lift up, out, together, and down. That's 1. 2, out, together, and down. 3, lift, tighten, out, together, down. 4, lift, out, together, down. 5, out, together, down. 6, tighten, out, together, down. 7, out, together, down. 8, out, together, down. We'll go to 10, 9, out, together, down. 10, out, together, and down. When you're going out with your knees, you should feel your glutes seriously working. The outer thigh muscles are working as well, but those glutes are doing some good work. All right, now let's put the bench to the side. And now we're gonna do that sumo goblet. and narrow goblet. So we're going to hold our lovely dumbbell in this beautiful goblet position, and we'll go from side to side. So ready? So that you can hear I'm breathing. So we're going to do sumo, squat, narrow, squat. Other side, sumo, squat, narrow, squat. Sumo, 2, squat, narrow, squat. Other side, squat, narrow, squat. 3, sumo, squat, narrow, squat. Other, squat, narrow, squat. 4, squat, narrow, squat. Other, squat, narrow, squat. 5, squat, narrow, squat. Other, squat, narrow, squat. 6, squat, narrow, squat. Other, squat, narrow, squat. 7, squat. I'm going to go to 8, narrow, squat, sumo, squat, narrow, squat. One more, sumo, squat, narrow, squat. Other, squat, narrow, squat. Okay, I'm breathing. Let's catch our breath. I'm assuming if I'm breathing, you're breathing. I pray that it's that way. Okay, so let's get some water, catch our breath. Bring the heart rate down just a little bit. Okay, because I think we all, at least I did, got some cardio going. So if you need to walk around, if you want to keep yourself in that high cardio state, you can just do this little going up and down with your legs. I need to rest, so I'm going to walk around a little bit. So it's up to you. I find that I need to bring my heart rate just a little further down so I can talk, which is always a good thing. Okay, we're going to do the last set. So we're going to do the forward lunge 8 times, right? And the side. You guys ready? So, ready, set, let's begin. So forward and side lunge. And forward 2 and side lunge. And 3 and side. And 4. I try to go all the way down if I can. Side when I do that forward, especially. 5, my knee almost touches the ground. Side. And 6. And side. Pushing off of that thigh. 7. That's bent. And 8. And sorry, this is 8. And 8 side. Whoops. And now we do the other side. All right, ready, set, and forward. 1 and 2. And 2 forward and side. And lunge 3 and side. And lunge 4 and side. And lunge 5 and side. Ooh, we're doing a good workout. 6 and side. And 7 and side. And 8 all the way down and side. And rest. Catch your breath. Get your bench. And then we're going to lean over the chair or the bench for that lovely glute exercise. Okay, so what I have to do is kind of get my hips right at the edge of the chair. And then I lift my knees a little bit up together. And now I'm going to lift all the way to begin. Ready, set, and activate the glutes. Open, together, down. Up, out, together, down. 3, out, together, down. Up 4, out, together, down, 5, out, together, down, 6, keep everything up, together, down, 7, out, together, down, 8, out, together, down, 2 more, 9, together, and down, and up, 10, out, together, and down. That was 10. And rest, I can barely count. So I am really feeling that in my glutes. And again, my outer thighs are also doing some good work in that one. All right, so let's see. I think that's the abductor. I hope I have that right. Okay, so now we're going to do the last exercise, which is the goblet. So again, let's catch our breath, get some water. Again, if you want to keep yourself in that high rate, then just keep going back and forth on your feet, your balls of your feet. That's up to you. Like if you're not breathing and you want to breathe some more, that's what I would do. But if you don't and you want to actually rest a little, that's good too. All right, so we're going to do, we're going to activate by going sumo, goblet, narrow, right? And then the opposite side. So we'll do 8. Ready, set, and side, and here's our sumo, and up, narrow, and up. Other side, sumo, up, narrow, up. Sumo 2, up, narrow, squat, and other side, squat, and narrow, squat. And 3, squat, narrow, squat, other, squat, narrow, squat. 4, squat, narrow, squat, other, squat, narrow, squat. 5, squat, narrow, squat, other, squat. You should feel this, narrow, squat. 6, squat, narrow, squat, other, squat, narrow, squat. 7, squat, narrow, squat, other, squat, narrow, squat. Last one, 8, squat, narrow, squat, other, squat, narrow, squat, and rest. Woo! And we did it. Congratulations. Oh my God. Well done, everyone. Oh my gosh. We did it.